Let's discuss the second law: never put too much trust in friends, learn how to use enemies. It presents a paradox that, when understood and applied correctly, can transform our paths to success. At first, this principle might strike you as cynical or harsh. We're taught to value friendship, to trust and support those close to us. And indeed, these are noble values. But Green's wisdom here is not about devaluing friendship. Rather, it's about understanding human nature and leveraging the unexpected strength that can be found in adversity. Why should we be cautious of placing too much trust in friends in the context of power and ambition? History and experience tell us that proximity often breeds complacency. Friends, with their emotional bonds, might hesitate to provide the hard truths or critical feedback necessary for our growth. It's in the comfort of friendship that we might miss crucial opportunities for self-improvement. On the other hand, consider the potential of those we perceive as enemies or rivals. An enemy, driven by their position of opposition, observes you with a critical eye. They see your flaws and vulnerabilities more clearly than a friend might. This is not a comfortable truth, but it is a powerful one. In the criticism and challenge from an adversary, there lies a unique opportunity for growth and learning. Imagine turning the energy of rivalry into a catalyst for self-improvement. When we learn to listen to our critics, to understand their perspective, we open ourselves to a broader range of improvement. It's in this space of discomfort and challenge that true growth occurs. But how do we turn an enemy into an ally, or at least a beneficial force in our journey? First, it requires a shift in mindset. View your enemies not as obstacles, but as teachers. Each criticism, each confrontation, is a lesson in disguise. It's an opportunity to fortify your weaknesses, to sharpen your skills, and to broaden your understanding. Secondly, cultivate emotional intelligence. Responding to hostility with hostility only perpetuates conflict. Instead, approach your adversaries with calmness and respect. Seek to understand their motivations and concerns. In doing so, you might find common ground or even transform animosity into respect. Thirdly, embrace the art of strategic diplomacy. The ability to negotiate, to find mutually beneficial solutions in the face of conflict, is a powerful skill. Sometimes, the most effective way to disarm an enemy is to offer them a hand in partnership. Look for ways to align your goals with theirs, turning a potential threat into a valuable ally. Moreover, practice resilience. The path to success is rarely smooth, and those who oppose us test our resolve and determination. Each challenge from an enemy is an opportunity to strengthen your resilience, to prove to yourself and others that you are capable of overcoming adversity. It's also vital to maintain a clear vision of your goals. In the heat of conflict, it's easy to lose sight of what you're striving for. Keep your objectives in clear view, and use the challenges posed by enemies as stepping stones towards these goals. Furthermore, cultivate a sense of fairness and ethics. Using enemies doesn't mean exploiting or harming them. It's about transforming a negative relationship into something positive, or at least neutral. Ethical conduct not only protects your reputation, but also sets a standard for your personal and professional life. This principle also teaches us about the impermanence of roles. Today's enemy could be tomorrow's ally, and vice versa. The dynamic nature of relationships in personal and professional spheres requires us to be adaptable, open-minded, and forward-thinking. In conclusion, the second law of power encourages us to see the world through a realistic lens. It's not a call to cynicism, but a call to strategic thinking and emotional intelligence. Embrace the lessons your enemies offer, turn adversity into advantage, and walk the path of success with resilience and wisdom. Remember, the greatest victories are not those achieved against enemies, but those achieved through the transformation of enmity into collaboration. In the grand chessboard of life, every piece has its role, and every player can contribute to your journey towards greatness.